So here we are in Brentor car park, and we're in the Dartmoor National Park. It says here, rising to a height of 1,100 feet, which is 335 metres, Brentor with its church is a prominent landmark over West Devon. The name may derive from the Anglo-Saxon Brentnor, meaning to burn, perhaps relating to beacons being lit on its summit, or the Celtic Bryn, meaning hill or mound. Over 3 million years ago, this area was covered by a shallow sea. Brentor is separate from the large granite mass which forms the geological base of most of Dartmoor. It comprises the remains of a mass of lava which poured out into the seabed. The softer rocks formed from sand and mud around this lava have now been eroded away, leaving Brentor standing high above the surrounding land. The large earthworks near the base of Brentor are the unfinished remains of an Iron Age fortification. They are 2,000 years old. The faint traces of other earthworks higher up the Tor are possibly left by the annual Michaelmas fair, which was held at Brentor between 1231 and 1550. The Church of the Rock was originally built by Robert Gifford, the lord of the manor of Lamerton and Whitchurch, in about 1130. Following rebuilding at the end of the 13th century, the tower was added in the 1400s. More restoration work was carried out during the 19th century. It was while this work was being completed that 40 skeletons were discovered below the church floor. There are a number of stories relating to the building of Brentor Church. One version is that the church was being built at the foot of the Tor, and the devil kept throwing the stones being used to the top in an attempt to put off future churchgoers. Another story tells of a wealthy merchant who, in gratitude for surviving a terrible storm, vowed to build a church on a prominent landmark. When the devil heard of this, he was angry and visited the site each night, throwing the building stones off the Tor. The parishioners enlisted the help of the Archangel St. Michael, who hid behind Cock's Tor and threw a huge boulder which hit the devil between the horns. He subsequently left the builders in peace. I guess that's the Devil's Rock that was thrown down. Willy marks on the mud, I think. See some of the splendid views in the distance. Hello, fair traveller. I'm your tour guide. I shall taunt you with my misplaced humour. You can't speak, you know. I can always edit you out.
It's welly wet.
It's welly wet, is it? Welly wet, yeah. Welly wet, yeah. Right. Getting hilly now. Oh, there's more than 3 steps to heaven, that's for sure. Another pause, I think, to look at the view. Ever onwards. These are small steps. Oh, that's a wonky gate. Please take care, slippery surfaces. Yeah, doesn't the gate know it? It's almost fallen off its hinges. I hope you don't have to walk down the bottom to get the key to get in. I imagine it is open. Looks like my wife's gone into the porch anyhow. Right. Let's see some of these graves. I'll walk all the way around it first, I think. Have you found anything interesting? Some of the monuments.
2 years old. Mother died 91 years old.
Oh wow.
1881.
Still a nice place to rest. If you need to rest anywhere. I certainly need a rest after coming up the hill. Nice tree. This is the windy side. So I think we're probably south because that's where the entrance is. So much of beauty in England. Step outside and find it, or click on YouTube. That's nice. Got something for dogs. Get thirsty climbing up here. Someone might be in there. There's an umbrella and a hat. It says up here, Small Pilgrim Places Network. Breathing spaces on the pilgrim journey. Small pilgrim places are spaces for pondering, breathing, meditating, praying and being. Small places, not those already on the map, well known or that draw crowds. Simple, quiet and unpretentious, with the presence of the divine. Places of worship, gardens, ruins, open spaces, holy wells, etc. Welcoming and inclusive. The Small Pilgrim Places Network brings together people who support its vision and ethos. For more details, exact locations of the Small Pilgrim Places and information on joining the network, please see our website smallpilgrimplaces.org. And if you look in the porch, beside the bird's nest, plenty of people have signed their names, just like people did of old. Only they've got biros and pencils nowadays. And they've even got a hole for donations. Oh. Seems the church isn't open. Dogs with well-behaved owners are welcome in this church. The view from the church towards the porch. Wow, the door was really stiff and I've managed to open it. So we can get inside after all. Oh, it's got an interesting churchy smell. It's lovely, actually. So here we are. Lovely and quiet. Simple detailing on the font cover. A small bell tower It's interesting how between the wall and the pews there seem to be crosses that are laying against the wall. And the cross in the window, of course. Hello.
You didn't break any rules, you snuck round the side, did you?
I don't know about breaking rules. Well, it's getting a bit blowy up here now, so we'll make our way back down the hill. And thank you for joining us on this journey. Until the next time, see you again. Bye for now.